Hello standard 9th. Today we will revise exercise 18th B. As in 18th A exercise we have learned about class intervals, frequency, cumulative frequency. In this exercise we will learn how to represent the data in graph form. There are various methods to represent numerical data graphically. Here we will learn about two methods. The first one is histogram and the second one is frequency polygon. Before starting this, I want to ask you few questions. Do you like cricket? Yeah, most of the students they like cricket. When there are match between two teams, and if you have observed on the TV, that television one, what they are showing graphically, they represent something like this. That India is going. This is the graphical of India. Suppose this represent India, and this is another one country. Sometimes no, just suppose it is with Australia. Means they show in each over how many runs are made by Indians team and similarly by Australian, and then they compare. So this graphical representation, this is known as this polygon or histogram form. Any of the form they can go. So first of all, now we will learn about histogram. What is histogram and how to draw it, how to construct it. If class intervals and frequency is given, so this class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, like this, 20 to 30, we'll just take 4, and frequency is given 5, 7, 8, 10, something like this. Just I am giving you one example here. It is given and you have to make histogram. To make histogram, what we will do? Everybody is aware of the graph paper. Yes, we have done in 8th standard also. So that graph paper we will take and we draw lines. This horizontal line is known as what? X-axis. Yes. And this is vertically Y-axis, where they both intersect, that is known as origin, or we just mark as 0, and they are perpendicular to each other. I think till here everybody knows, no? Now this class intervals we have to show on x-axis. Here we will take class interval, and frequency or number of students, number of articles we have to show here on y-axis, frequency. Now 0 to 10. You have noticed on graph we have small boxes, no? You can take scale, just means dark to dark line. There are 10 small boxes that you can take together and make one unit like this. Means that total we can take it as 10. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 30, 40, 50, like this you can take class intervals. And now we have to take frequency. Here if your graph paper is not sufficient and no scale is given, then it is not necessary similarly you take. You can take differently here. Means small 5 boxes you can take as 1, or 10 boxes you can take as 1. That is depend on the size of the graph paper. So if you are taking small 5 boxes, that means 1, 2. That means within this 1 unit you can take 2 numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After these two things, after done till here, what we will do? Now we will take our first group, 0 to 10, and frequency is 5. So here we will draw a straight line, and from here also we draw a straight line, and we get in a rectangular form. We get a rectangle using the first class interval and frequency. Similarly, the next one 10 to 20. Frequency is 7. So this line we increase up to 7. Whatever difference here, the same we will take here distance, and then we join with help of the scale. Here it is 5, 7. The next one class interval is having frequency. How much? 8. So this line will increase till 8. This is 8. The next one is 10. also 10. So representing the numerical data in rectangular form is known as histogram. Understood till here? Now, if we talk about frequency polygon, I just show here only. For frequency polygon, we have to join the midpoints. There are two methods. First to make histogram and then take their midpoint. 0 to 10, midpoint is 5. 10 to 20, 15. Here also, like this, we take their midpoint. So, is it just we join these points and it's over? No. We have to take one previous one class interval and one next one. Previous one class interval means here we are having 0 to 10. That means minus 10 to 0. Previous one I am talking about. Then here we increase, here it is minus 10. Next one 40 to 50. That means already we have done that. Minus 10 to 0, this class interval is not having any of the frequencies, so we will take as 0. Similarly, here also we will take 0. Now, to make frequency polygon, what we will do? We will take midpoint of this one also. Minus 10 to 0, minus 5. 40 to 50, 40, like this. And then we, with the help of the scale, we join them, these points, and this is a frequency polygon by using histogram. If it is said without using histogram, that type, straightway we have to do. I will tell you in the exercise. Now we start our exercise. Question 1 is given, construct a frequency polygon, and we have class intervals 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20, 20 to 24. Before starting the construction of frequency polygon, you have to see whether the upper limit of the first class is equal to the lower limit of the second or not. If it is not equal, then what we will do? We have done in previous exercise, we have to find the difference and divide by 2 and then we do adjustment. But here already it is equal, so no need to do that. So what we will do now? We have to find frequency polygon. They not said that you have to find by using histogram or without using histogram. But it's good, you go with histogram. Sometimes no, otherwise sometimes you mark the point, it's wrong. But before that, what we will do? Whenever frequency polygon word is there, you have to take one previous class interval. So it will be minus 4 to 0. And what will be the frequency? 0. And next one, at the end you have to take the next one, 24 to 28. Similarly, here also frequency is 0. If you don't want to draw histogram, then what we will do? We have to find their mid values. First here, mid values or the class mark. How to find mid value? I have told you in last exercise, we have to add lower limit and upper limit and divide by 2. Minus 4 plus 0, minus 4 over 2, minus 2. The next one, 0 plus 4, 4, 4 over 2 is 2. Here, 12 plus 12 over 2, 6. Means the difference is 4. You start adding 4, you get the mid values. So here 10 plus 4, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 4, 22 plus 4, 26. Like this you get mid values. Now these mid values or class intervals, where we have to take? We have to take on x-axis, and frequency we have to take on y-axis. So you can just this see we have to show on x-axis, this we have to show y-axis. Whenever we are plotting our point on graph, what we are doing? We are reading it as x, y. That means this number will come first and then y will come. So if straightway you cannot plot, what you will do? Just to make them in group, minus 2, 0. The second point, 2 and 4. The third point, 6, 7. Then 10, 10. 14, 15, 18, 11, 22, 6 and 26, 0. Now these, like these points, how to plot on the graph, you have done in 8th standard, easily you can do. And then that points you join and you get your frequency polygon. Now we have to draw graph. So take your graph paper and on that you have to do this practice. We have to draw x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis here. This side positive terms will take. This side we have to take negative terms. This is 0. It is y. So here we have to show these mean values. No? Mean values. So how you will draw? We require 26. You cannot take 1 like this. It's too lengthy then. So what we will do? We take 2 2's here. 2, 4 means that small 5 boxes. Total there are dark to dark line, there are 10 boxes. What we will do, we will take small 5 boxes and mark as 2 units. No, here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, like this you have to take the points. And frequency we have the highest number 15. So here also better you take 5 boxes equal to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. What are these? What are these? We have to write here frequency. And these are mid values or class marks. Now our first point which we have to plot, minus 2 and 0. So we have to take this sign now. Minus 2. Minus 4. So minus 2 and 0. X is minus 2 and y is 0. So the point lie on the x-axis. Now our next point is x2 and y4. x2 we start going towards and then from here 4. And from here 2. You have straight lines on the graph, so easily you can find these points. The next one is 6, 7. X6 and y is 7. Next one 10, 10. 10 and from here also we will take 10. Wherever they both meet, that is our point. Next one is 14, 15. 14 from here 15. The next point is 18 and 11. X is 18 and it is 11. Twenty-two and 6. 22 and 6 from here. The next point is 22 and 0. That means the point lie on where? On x-axis. Now you have to join these all points by using scale. So we join this point, then next one, then next one, then next. So this is our frequency polygon without using histogram. Now our next question, question number 4. Here you have to draw a frequency polygon. In last question we learned how to draw a frequency polygon without using histogram. In this question, first we will do histogram and then frequency polygon. Before starting the histogram, what we will do in frequency polygon, we know that we need one previous class interval and one next one. So here you just see 175 minus 125, this difference is 50 here also. So to find previous one, we will take minus 50. 125 minus 50 is 75 to 125. Number of workers 0. Next one 375 to 425. Again we don't have any of the worker whose salary is between or whose daily basis is this. So number of worker 0. After this we have to find midpoint or not? No. Whenever we are using histogram, that time we will not find midpoints. We draw straight away. So take graph paper. Use scale. I am just drawing simply. My lines are not straight. X positive. So negative we not require. You can see all positive numbers are given. So here will show class interval or daily wages. Here we have to show number of workers. What we will do? Number of workers. So 0. Then you take 10 boxes gap and then start from 75. 75. Then next 125. Then next 175. 225. And 275, 325, 375 and 425. So you match 75, 125, 175, 225, 275, 325, 375 and 425. These are daily wages in rupees. So here number of workers. So you see 4, 20, 22, 10 and 6 all are multiple of 2. So you can take 5 boxes, the small one that equal to 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yes. After this, now first one. We need this 75 to 125 0. That means there is no rectangle because height is 0, as we will take length and breadth similarly. Now next one is 125 to 175. Frequency is 4. So this group we will take and we take these lines up to 4. So 4 is there. So we get first rectangle. The second one group is 175 to 225 and we have to take number of workers here 20. So this line we have to increase up to 20. Similarly this also, and we join them. So this is the second group. Next one 225 to 275. Number of workers 22. So this line 222 5 line, first we increase till 22, then similarly this line and we join them. Next group 275 से to 325. 275 to 325. The frequency is 10. So till 10. See, from here just we mesh and we join. Next one, group is having number of workers 6. So got it. Now this is our histogram. Have you noticed one thing? Our histogram is not starting with 0. And even if you see the difference, 0 to 75, then 75 to 125, it is 50. Again 50, 50, 50, 50. But here it is 75. If like this, when we are not starting with 0, then we take a kink or zigzag curve, which shows that we are not starting our histogram or polygon with 0. Understood? Now, this is the histogram. What we have to make? Frequency polygon. To make frequency polygon, what we will do? We have to take midpoint. Means midpoint of this. Previous one also we have to take. We have taken 10 boxes as this group. So, 5. Similarly here its midpoint we will take. Here also. On graph easily you can find out these midpoints. If you are confused when you are joining, you can name just like this. This point is as A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Now alphabetically you can join them and you get your frequency polygon. So with scale, dotted line also can use, or otherwise you can use the straight lines. And like this we get our frequency polygon. You can name it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is the required frequency polygon. So rest of the sum you have to try with the same method.